Whatever they're saying is wrong because there's no answer. Yes?
During the movie and during this whole nomination process,
yes?
you have been
a raging
cool.
freak. Oh, good.
Are you hiding all this? Are you hiding the emotion?
Yeah. Last night, Jack Nicholson said, "She's so calm." And his girlfriend said, "No, she isn't. She must just be nervous on the inside." And she's right. I'm nervous on the inside. I think like the best defense is a good offense. I just sort of assert calm, this faux calm, but it's faux for sure.
How can you verbalize the difference between this? Because you've won other awards in your career, but this seems to have its own kind of momentum, this Oscar thing.
Yeah.
Can you talk about this particular thing?
I don't think you can be an actor and not have at least a dozen or two dreams that you'd be standing right here, much less, the dream of winning the thing, but to be in this group is just, it's got a legacy and a history that is remarkable, and it's just a fantasy for any actor. So.
What's your impressions of British women?
Uh-oh.
HMO comment you make in the film?
Yeah, they cheer. I was amazed.
What are you plugging into? What do you think that's plugging?
I think all of us have had somebody sick in their lives. I mean, I hope not, but I know I have. And if you spent any time struggling in a hospital with someone you love, you respond to it. But I was not expecting what happened. In fact, Jim, when he first had a preview of the movie, called me up and said, "You're not going to believe it." And I guess we tapped into something that people are feeling.
What do you think of the performances of the British women that you're up against?
Well, about Judi Dench. I mean, it's like I've watched tapes of master classes she's done with the Royal Shakespeare Company. I've seen her movie, now twice. I think Julie Christie, I grew up loving her work. Helena Bonham Carter's at the beginning, and she's magnificent. And Heavenly Creatures, I saw twice and saw Kate Winslet be magnificent in that and in this movie. So I can't say enough about how great they are.
Do you feel strange?
No. No.
Is it a compliment, or does it drive you insane when people say, "Ooh, you're the front runner"?
Oh, God. Insane. It's the first time it's happened today, so now I'm nice and nervous. Thanks.
What are you most nervous about? Is it winning, not winning, what to wear?
All of it. All of it. Every one of those that you just mentioned. It's any way you slice it, it's going to be a lot of something, So I'm nervous about all of it.
Helen, usually the correct answer is usually to say that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's the nomination. Can you give us a non-politically correct response?
I think the true response is both are true. It's stunning to be nominated, and particularly, I have to say, in this group of women, I mean, they're just magnificent actors, each of them, with huge bodies of work, so that's a thrill. And, do you sit at home and fantasize about what it would be like to win? Yes, I think both are true.
If you win, will it make a difference in the choice you make whether to continue on the show?
No. In fact, I can't wait that long, so it'll be a totally separate decision. And the truth of it is, I know it sort of makes a nice story that one affects the other, but it's just not so. I mean, I got to do the 2 parts that I wanted to do, the 3 parts I've wanted to do in films. I was able to do with the show, and in fact being on the show I think helped get me in the door, so luckily it hasn't had to be an either-or situation. And in fact, an incredible gift like this, one thing it does is give people a momentum to wait, a sort of motivation to wait for you for a film. I never had that kind of clout, and I only may have it for 11 seconds, but right now I have a slightly bigger chance of having a director wait for me for a part. So the truth is, I think my TV show only helps my movie career.
Does the fact that there are 4 British actresses,
Yay.
is it a reflection at all in the way that American actresses perhaps take on roles or approach roles?
I think you think so. With your British accent, you asked me. What is the question? Explain the question. I'm sorry. It's just funny coming from you with your accent.
Do you think that the fact there's 4 British actresses, do you think it says something about the fact that American actresses perhaps aren't taking on some of the more exciting adventurous roles?
No, I think it's a coincidence. There have been years where they were all American. I just think there happened to be magnificent performances by these 4 women, and magnificent performances that weren't in this group. Joan Allen in The Ice Storm, and Joey Lauren Adams in Chasing Amy, and Billy Connolly would be in a different category. But I mean, I'm sure everyone in the Academy would agree that one of the few downsides of this magnificent day is that there are performances that don't get honored. So I just think it was quite a year, is the truth.
One more
Is it over?
question here. Are the designers going nuts trying to get your
Not as nuts as me. Yeah, you know, there's the dress thing, which is a whole other thing.
How's things at home?
How are things at home for you?
Oh, right.